spiritual teachings. And why? What is a map is never it. The map is not the territory. The signpost is not the place to which it points. So all teachings, ancient or contemporary, point beyond themselves. And the essence of all teachings is the possibility of the transformation of human consciousness to a state that is free of bondage, free of suffering, free of conditioning. So the teachings point the way to that. And they are beautiful, because those genuine teachings came out of that transformed state of consciousness. Those few individuals in the past who became free of their conditioning, free of the false sense of self, false me, the egoic identity. They taught out of that state. The teaching arose out of that transformed state of consciousness. And so it has beauty and power. And it has such beauty often that these ancient teachings drew so much attention to themselves because they're so beautiful, and you can compare one map with another, one signpost with another. That people began to study, compare and collect maps and signposts and interpret them. And from then it was just a small step to forgetting that to which they point, because one became so absorbed in the form of the teaching. And not only that, after a while, when you began to love that signpost so much, that map so much, you had a sense of identity with it. And all those other people who also loved this signpost so much. And you could begin to argue with other groups of people who loved other signposts, forgetting that they point to the same place. And then you could carry, metaphorically speaking, the burden of signposts with you. That has happened, can still happen. And then it's also possible that a signpost, when there was readiness in a human being, he or she just needed to hear, to look once, twice, and immediately realize the truth of it. And it worked as it should. This teaching is relatively neutral culturally. It's not Buddhist, not Christian, not Hindu, and yet it embraces the essence of all of them. It is not rigid in its form. There's nothing to believe in.
Para seguir escuchando este audiolibro gratuitamente, haz clic en el enlace de la descripción y podrás escucharlo completo sin coste gracias a la prueba de 30 días de Audible.